God. God.
God! It's cold. As face. Alright, before we begin, I guess I should explain the tier system here. I know it looks a little funny, a little interesting, but it's actually pretty self-explanatory. Alright, at the bottom of the tier, you have Hawk Tuah. Okay? Disgusting. It's nasty. But it also makes sense to be at the bottom of the tier. A game's nasty, you're gonna give it that Hawk Tuah. You're gonna spit on that thing, because it's garbage. Knee surgery, of course, you know, nobody wants knee surgery. Kind of absolutely terrible. Chill guy, he's kind of in the middle. Chill guy, right? Chill guy. Makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense to me. Boom, of course, you know, you just nailed it. You were just that good. And then with the very top, we have brain rot. The epiphany. What we all want to reach is peak brain rot. And if you're reaching here, that just means you were the best of the year. And to kick it right off, we have Fortnite. Fortnite's gonna get a solid chill guy out of me. At its very creation, I've never really liked Fortnite. However, its new updates and all this other stuff they've been doing over the years has made it just a quality game. It's a really good game. I don't play it too often, but it is just a chill game. If you're chilling with friends and you just want to relax, you're gonna play some Fortnite, and that just gives it a chill guy rating out of me. Alright, next we have Warframe. Warframe is total brain rot. I was addicted to this game when I first got laid off and was unemployed for that first month. I'm pretty sure all I did was play Warframe. I absolutely went in on this game, was addicted, streamed it a little bit a couple times, and it was incredible. I love this game so much. I cannot sing its praises enough. The grind is worth it. It's worth it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. The grind is worth it. Tekken 8, it's gonna get a solid. I'm gonna give it a. Ooh, it's kind of tough. I'm gonna give it a boom. It's gonna be at the bottom of the boom list as I put more things up in boom, but I definitely give it a boom. When it first dropped, I was playing it pretty non-stop and was actually trying to get pretty competitive at it. But it's fun. It's just classic. I love Tekken. My first Tekken game was on the DS when I was a child. Dragon's Dogma 2. Ooh, I'm gonna give it chill guy. Dragon's Dogma 2 wasn't a bad game. It had a lot of issues, and it definitely wasn't great. It definitely had a lot to be desired, had a lot of frustrating things, but chill guy seems fair. I did still enjoy the game. I played it all the way through. I think I even tried to play it over with mods as well, so that alone, you know, gives it a chill guy. Borderlands 3, I played this pretty early in the year. I don't think many people know I even played this. It was like one stream, and I didn't even play it from start to finish. I was finishing the game. Definitely not Hawk Tuah. I think I'm just gonna also give this one a chill guy. I remember enjoying the experience. It was also fun. I was playing with friends. So I'm gonna give it chill guy. Wasn't incredible or anything. Didn't really blow me out the water. It was just overall okay. It was a good game. Ghostwire Tokyo, I'm gonna give another chill guy. We're getting a lot of chill guys here right now, but Ghostwire Tokyo was okay. It wasn't like... The story was incredible. I will say I loved the story. The gameplay was also pretty good, but it wasn't just like really catching me. I still think it had a lot of issues for me in terms of just how it felt when I played. Just really didn't hit. But the aesthetic, you know, the story, the world, really enjoyed all that. And I do hope they make another one and expand upon it. I think it would definitely be a boom with more polish. Roblox. I have pretty mixed feelings with Roblox right now. I'm feeling a little Roblox burnout. If you guys didn't notice in our last Roblox stream, my little community nights, I play Roblox with the community. And, you know, usually it's a good time. I'm just running out of things to play on it. Eventually, you just start seeing all the same formulas, and it's like, okay. But I'm gonna give it just chill guy for the same sense of giving any of these chill guy. I will put it above these, not in front of Dragon's Dogma 2, above Borderlands 3. I think that makes sense. It's just chill guy. I dare I say I should put it in front of Fortnite actually, honestly, because I would pick it over. Yes, I'm gonna put it in front of. No, it's going back where it was. I have to put it back where it was. It's not. I can't say I would pick it over these two. Pretty close though. I'd say it's a close race. Gears of War. I played all of these games around the same time. I was trying to get more culture, trying to play games that I never got to play when I was a kid, but everybody says it's peak. Definitely a boom. Gears of War was awesome. This is the first Gears of War. I still haven't played all the other ones yet because I couldn't buy them. I got this one, it was on Game Pass. But yeah, definitely a boom out of me. Definitely a book Tekken, I'd say. Great game, loved it, had a great time. Also, around the same time as my accounts started growing in terms of viewership, so it played a big role in my growth. Halo. The first Halo, I'm gonna give it boom. I'm not gonna give it brain rot. I'm gonna give it boom. It was great. I still had a lot of good fun with it. It actually aged really well. Of course, I played the Anniversary Edition though, so let me not say it was just like the OG edition. The Anniversary Edition, which is still pretty old by now, but still played well. Loved it, had fun, good story. Halo 2, I'm gonna put it in front of Halo actually. I think I liked Halo 2 more. Halo 3, I'm gonna put it in front. I'm gonna give it the top rate list on the boom. I'm gonna give it the top on the boom. I'm gonna give it a big major boomage. Okay, I think it was great. I'm pretty sure it was either this one or Halo 2. I'm pretty sure it was Halo 3, because this is the last one I played. It left me on a cliffhanger, is what it was. But Halo 3 is great. Lords of the Fallen. I'm gonna be super biased with this one. I'm gonna give it a brain rot, and let me explain. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I owe this game a lot, okay? This game is like part of the reason I even have an audience, part of the reason the algorithm even pushes me at all is because of this game. Like, Lords of the Fallen was really kind of my breakout game. If Gears was kind of the ignition, this was the fuel. Like, this was the rocket fuel that kind of shot me up significantly on my platforms. So, yeah, I just got to do it for that. And plus, the game was great when I played it. I played it after they updated it quite a bit, so it didn't have any of the bugs. It ran smoothly. The combat was great. I liked the uniqueness of using the Soul Flare, the lamp, and all that stuff. I just thought it was very unique, and I didn't get tired of it all the way through, so I liked it. Lies of P. This is our next one, Lies of P. Lies of P is going to be an absolute brain rot. Absolute brain rot. Just a masterpiece of a game, of a Souls-like. It was fantastic. Putting it above Warframe feels harsh, but also I really do dick suck this game a lot. I think Lies of P is great. I think it's great. It's my favorite Souls game by far, and it's really practically no contest for me. Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, it's got to get brain rot. It's got to get brain rot. It was great. It was still incredible. It's got to go above Lords of the Fallen, of course. I'm going to put it above Warframe. I think it had a lot of incredible bosses, and still to this day, Prime Radahn made me feel like I was a 10-year-old again playing any just normal game. It made me feel like I was fighting the hardest bosses of my life. It took me forever to beat, and it made me feel like a child. So, yeah. An experience I will not forget. Bloodborne, another brain rot. So many, it was the Souls. This is just like right now during my Souls Tyranid when I was just going non-stop Souls stuff. Bloodborne is another brain rot. I'm not putting it above Warframe though, just because it needs an update. It's getting old, okay? It's getting old. It's amazing that it holds up as long as it does without any updates, and it's still going. Like, I'm super impressed that it still has a community, because it is put in the dirt, okay? Sony does not care. They have let this thing rot, and it is persevering, okay? This hunter is still hunting in the hunter's dream, and he will wake up soon. We will find a way. Yeah, definitely brain rot though. Loved it, had a great time. Another just incredible game. Wulong Fallen Dynasty. I'm gonna give. I liked it. I remember liking it when I played it, and I liked the combat. Loved I pretty much liked most of everything. I just think overall, it wasn't the most memorable thing for me. Like, I don't remember a lot of moments out of that game. I do remember having a good time with the combat though. Very cool bosses, and I would rate it higher, but I just genuinely don't have much connection to it, you know? It doesn't give as much of a visceral reaction when I think of this game as like all the others I have put up in Boom and Brain Rot. It's just chill guy. It's chill. Zenless Zone Zero. Alright. Let me explain, okay? Alright, I know it has a title as a Gooner's game, okay? A Gooner's game. But to me, personally, the combat's just that good, okay? I just thought it was incredible, alright? Alright? I don't play many gachas. Alright, I got into Genshin for a little bit, and it was okay as well. But this really struck a chord with me in terms of the combat just being very smooth, and I thought it was fun. It is not beating the Gooner allegations, though. It's very much a Gooner's game. I haven't played it that consistently. Okay, all right. I'm not snoring the new characters every time they come out in a trailer. You know, that's not me. I'm just not that type of guy. But it does have a little appeal going for it. Okay, I'm still gonna give it a solid. I'm gonna put it. This is tough because I don't play it that much, honestly. Like realistically, all jokes aside, I do not play it that much. I will say, I guess, right here seems fair behind Roblox because I play it pretty similar to the same reason I played Roblox. I play this just when I'm trying to chill. I also have it modified, just slightly augmented to make the experience a lot less gacha-esque. You know, it feels like I'm actually working towards something without it asking for my wallet. Yeah. So it gets a chill guy ranking out of me. It's cool. It's really not a bad game. It's weird, but it's not a bad game. Body Cam, I did not play a lot of Body Cam. I thought it was really good in concept, and I thought it was a pretty nice game. So far, we have nothing in Knee Surgery or Hawk Tuah, but I'm sure we're going to get something in there soon. I don't want to give this Knee Surgery. I think that's way too mean for it. I genuinely think it's a good game, and I feel with a little more updating, and he definitely needs better marketing, that's for sure, because I feel like everybody forgot about Body Cam by this point. But with a little more push, it could become a really nice shooter, and it looks insane. This game is nuts. It looks wild. Still Wakes the Deep. Still Wakes the Deep was a single off. We did a horror game. This is the horror game I played. Still Wakes the Deep I thought was really cool. I'm gonna give it a boom. It was really cool. It was a really cool horror game. Very cool story. Scary designs. And the gameplay was actually fun. Of course, it was nothing but running, because in a horror game, you can't have someone just capable of fighting. I mean, we have survival horrors, of course, but yeah, good game. Good game. Once Human. I feel like all my multiplayer MMO games are just going to end up in Chill Guy. I am going to put this at the top of Chill Guy, because similar to Warframe, and this is like the only one I've made that's made it to Brain Rot. Similar to Warframe, it's kind of the same thing. I grinded this for a while, for like another full month where I did nothing but grind Once Human, and just was playing that for a long time, because it had a very good, fun game loop, where you just always felt like, you know, you had to be back and grinding and building up your base and, you know, mining for resources and selling in the market. You know, it had a really fun gameplay loop. That's pretty much all I can say about it. It's really nice. It also had cool story stuff for an MMO. Most of these are kind of throwaways, but, you know, similar to... It's like any survival game, though. Just, I liked this one. I attached this one. Remnant. I'm going to give this one our first Hawk Tuah. Okay? Now, I know. I didn't even finish this game. Okay. I admit it. I didn't finish the game. I also made the mistake of putting it on the hardest difficulty, so everything was a bullet sponge. A constant bullet sponge. But that was built into the game. They didn't make it more difficult fights. They just made them super, super bullet spongy. And it was just not a great experience. It was very boring. All the enemies were the same. It just felt very samey, and I couldn't get into it. I just could not get into the gameplay. Wasn't fun. Definitely a Hawk Tuah out of me. We're gonna give it that old Hawk Tuah and spit on it because it sucked. And that's all I have to say about it. It just was not fun for me. Black Myth Wukong. Black Myth Wukong. It was robbed at the Game Awards. I'm gonna put it up there though. I'm gonna give it the old brain rot treatment. I'm gonna put it right in front of Elden Ring, not above Lies of P. Because Lies of P is just, I am 100% biased. I love that game so much. I am blind to its flaws, okay? Rose-tinted glasses and all that, that's me. But Black Myth Wukong is incredible. Really great. And honestly, the more I think about it, it seems wrong not to put it up above Lies of P. They had the whole music video stuff. After finishing a chapter, you got a whole cinematic music video that told a story of the chapter you were in or going into, I believe. Super cool. Boss fights, amazing. Design, awesome. Music, combat, great game all around. I really loved that game. That was really cool. And then I played it over with a mod, just a Goku mod, and I was just... It was fun. It was fun. I got to play a Nimbus mod for it. Loved it. Now we get another Hawk Tuah. Atlas Fallen Rain. This game was also another one of those turbo boring stinkers. I was tired perpetually. I don't even think I had started my 9 to 5. Not my 9 to 5. I work part-time because I want to have time for streaming. But anyways, I don't think I even started that job yet. but every time I started playing this game, I was so tired, so sleepy. It was just not very engaging at all. But the combat was cool. I will give it that. But that was the only thing it had going for it, how cool that combat was for me. And I couldn't get past just the general, the game as a whole. I just don't even think the concept captured me. Rolling in the sand, like you could run in the sand like a little surfing thing, was also super cool. But I could not, I couldn't find a reason to keep going with it. I need some water. All right, Deadlock Protocol. This game isn't fully out yet. It was I think it's either beta or alpha right now. I'm gonna give it knee surgery though, simply because I lack the skill to even comprehend this game. It is a combination of League of Legends and Overwatch, the two most sweatiest games in existence, and combining them just was a nightmare. That was a nightmare fuel. I could not compete. I couldn't even begin. I feel like you would need a full squad and understand the meta, just know exactly what you're doing, and it just was not for me. Similar to League of Legends, except League of Legends I could get into, and actually I'm surprised I haven't put League of Legends on this list. League of Legends would go up in Chill Guy. I got pretty good at it. It was fun. I only played Echo, and then I was done with it. I was done with it after 2 months of grind, I think, and I just didn't want to go back. I didn't want to fall too deep into it. Similar to Deadlock, knee surgery though, just couldn't get into it. I mean, too much for me. It was just too much for me. Not Hawk Tuah level's terrible, especially since it's early development. I think it still has a lot of stuff to work out. Knee surgery just seems fair, and it's 100% just based on I couldn't get in because it was a skill issue. I will say it was a skill issue 110%. I sucked. Lies of Penguin 2, absolute brain rot. Loved this game. This is a joke insert, really. We did play this. Like, we 100% did play this. There is no reason this should be this high, of course. Like, realistically, for the video, okay? So everybody knows where it would go. It'd go on Hawk Tuah. But, it ascended, okay? It ascended with absolute pure memeage. Pure memeage gets you in brain rot, okay? Pure memeage? You memeing? You memeing hard? Get into brain rot's here and enjoy the ride. And it's there now. It's there to stay. I loved it. I loved it now. I thought it was great. It's not brainwashing. It's not brain rot, okay? It's not. Stop looking at me. Undertale. Ooh. It's definitely up in brain rot, but where? God. In comparison, it's just such a drastically different game from all the others. But I think it deserves to be in the top. I just don't want to put it in front of Lies of P though, and Black Myth, and Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. I think I would put it here? I don't know. This is very tough. This is similar to asking a gamer what's their favorite game of all time. Anytime you tell me to name a top 5, that top 5 is constantly circulating. Anything in brain rot right now could constantly circulate amongst the top 5. The only constant probably being Lies of P at number 1. And only because I am still heavily fresh in memory of that game and how much I loved it. Even enough to the point where I am doing a level 1 run that I do need to get back to. Don't bring it up. I'll get back to it eventually. But I actually ended up doing a challenge run for it because it was that good to me. So I really think it just deserves that spot because nothing's made me do that. But Undertale's story, oh my god, man. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Chef's Kiss, all that. Toby Fox, you need to finish up with Deltarune, Chapter 3 and 4. I need it now, in my veins. Because I think that's next. Nope, it's behind Evil Within. But yeah. Too good, too good. Evil Within. Knee surgery. The game broke on me. It stopped working. It gets instant knee surgery for that. We didn't even get to finish it. Because it broke, and I didn't feel like fixing it. I didn't feel like uninstalling it. Deleting, because I was going to have to delete any proof that the game existed on my PC. Because every time I reloaded it, it was because I made a mistake of changing the resolution. And then apparently doing that and hitting Alt F4. How do I free my mouse? Does anybody know? Does anybody know? Oh my god, don't touch that. Alt F4. God bless your heart. Name. Oh, wait, that closed the whole game. You bastard. You're actually sick. There, that gave the game a stroke. I think it's gonna crash, actually. I think I actually broke it. Oh my god. Okay, whatever you do, don't change the resolution of Evil Within. Oh my god, is the stream still going? Yes, I fell for that. Hitting all F4 closes the game. Trying to open it after that, it just does not work. It flashes in and out and falls apart. But even before that happening, the gameplay, it did not age well. It did not look good. The gameplay was very weird as well. Knee surgery's fair. I didn't think I'm only not putting it in Hawk Tuah because, in all fairness, I just didn't finish it. I didn't try. I didn't put any effort to put it back on. It broke on me, and I was like, we're done. We're done here. End of story. These two I had the option and chose not to finish because I just didn't like them. Deltarune, Brain Rot. But it's above Undertale though. But I don't think it's above Warframe. Wait a minute. Now I'm confusing myself. I think that makes more sense. Bloodborne though. Oh my god, guys. Oh my, but Undertale being that far down. But it's in Brain Rot, which is it's just the top tier already. I don't know. Just understand the ranking in the Brain Rot tier is a little wishy-washy. Okay, it can go any place. Deltarune was also great. I think it was an improvement on Undertale. It definitely is Toby kind of having his vision realized on what he wants to do. So it was great. I've had a lot of cool fights in that game. We had Jevil. I mean, the two secret fights, Jevil and Spamton, epic. The music, awesome. I think Jevil still sticks with me, honestly. Like, I still think about that fight and how cool it was, just as a concept and as a character, just really awesome. So definitely Brain Rot tier. Throne and Liberty getting a boom out of me. I have not come back to it yet, and it's only because I started playing COD, which is why it's like right next to the list. I'm dying right now. Fun MMO that definitely elevated above Chill Guy. Once Human was like what Throne and Liberty is to me now, would have been boom, but this just has more going for it than Once Human I feel does. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, boom. It gets a boom out of me. I hadn't played a COD game in years, so in my defense, I don't know how much they actually changed from game to game because I gave it a little time to cook, you know? So I haven't played the past couple. I think the last one I played was Cold War, which is a couple years ago now. The Omnidirection, actually helpful and a solid mechanic that you may not realize until you try to go back and play another COD game. It actually helps the movement so much. Like, you moving side to side, you didn't used to be able to, like, run. Gets a boom out of me. Gets a boom out of me. Very nice. Dare I say, I'm putting it too low. Still Wakes the Deep should definitely be at the bottom of these. And, yeah, this is good. That's good. Undertale Yellow. This is a fan game. I did put the fan games in there just because they were actually substantial and long. It's a boom. Very good. I'm not going to give it a brain rot just because I don't think I've ever reached a point where I was like heavily losing my mind, tweaking out, and just wishing for more. But I definitely think they were very solid games. That put a smile on my face, made me quite happy. I'd actually put it above Still Wakes the Deep. Dare I say, I'm going to put it above the multiplayer games here. Another Crab's Treasure. I'm going to give a boom. But I'm going to give it the top of the list on Chill Guy. That seems more fair. I put it at the top of the list of Chill Guy. I think it was a really good game. I also, around this time, started doing voices for characters, which only elevated it for me, I think. At doing that, made me feel more invested than just, like, reading it. So, definitely top of the list. The combat was very fun. I think it was just a very nice... It was a small game, too. Very nice, small game. I really loved the story. Really liked the characters, and all in all, it was good. I think the only thing was that at some points, it did feel slow to me. Delta Traveler, another fan game. Didn't enjoy it as much as Undertale Yellow. I still thought it was really good. I'm gonna put it at Chill Guy, actually. I think it was a chill one. Would play again, of course. I'd play anything in Chill Guy again. And then there's Nine Souls. We haven't finished this one yet, so in its all fairness, I'm gonna put it in Chill Guy. I'm gonna put it, based on what I've played so far, I'd put it definitely above all of these. Would I put it above Once? Absolutely. The more I think about it, Once Human is probably too high on this list. Like, it's still great, but it's not that game changer. That's the list. Nine Souls goes here. We haven't finished it yet. That's what we're currently playing through. And I like it so far. I think it has the potential to end up in Brain Rot or Boom. Right now, I am just not far enough to say. but I want to say it's going to end up in brain rot. I want to say that from what I've seen so far. So there you have it. My tier list, all the games, well, most of them that I played this year. I'm sure a couple have slipped through the cracks. Pretty stuffed list, honestly. A lot of chill guy. We only had like these that were really garbage to me personally that I didn't really enjoy. And then of course we had so many booms and brain rots this year, so I think a pretty good year all in all. That's really about it, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. I do appreciate all of the people that have joined my channel. You know, I've joined all my accounts, I've watched my lives this past year. This past year has been like my biggest level of growth. I've been trying to do streaming and content creating and video editing and all this other stuff for years, since I was like 16, and have never really made headway, except one time. I was pretty close one time. But this time, I've been 100% committed and really putting in the effort to try and provide quality stuff, and I think I'm really starting to see results, and it makes me happy. It makes me very happy. And I just want to thank you all again as we get closer to the end of the year, a little closer to Christmas. You know, just wanted to do a little something to reflect and say we had a good year for games, and I can't wait for the next year, and I can't wait to play more this year before the year is out. We still got plenty of time ahead. All right, thank you all for watching. Bye.